Once upon a time, Volvos were simple, boxy little cars, better known for safety and practicality than styling or performance. But today's Volvos are handsome, luxurious, and yes, even exciting. And now Volvo has come one step further. With the new S80 sedan, Volvo is even challenging the likes of Mercedes-Benz for luxury car supremacy. So can a company once known for the world's safest but least exciting cars really beat the king of luxury at its own game? Well, it's still too early to start laying out odds, but if the new 1999 S80 is just the beginning of Volvo's premium luxury car leanings, then the Teutonic technicians to the south will have to start paying a little closer attention to their northern neighbor. Because students of history know what happens when the Viking hordes start looking for new territory. And unlike the S80, it ain't a pretty picture. And the S80, with its non-boxy, eye-poppingly gorgeous bodywork, stretched tautly over a 109.9-inch wheelbase, and the stiffest chassis ever to come out of Gothenburg, is the ideal vehicle to take Volvo's Vikings deep behind enemy lines. And you just about everywhere else, with supreme comfort and confidence to boot. As inside the wood grain trimmed cabin, the handsome optional leather-faced heated bucket seats feature thick thigh and torso-hugging bolsters, and 8-way power adjustments for both front seat occupants. The driver faces a thick leather-wrapped steering wheel, adjustable for both rake and reach, but also a rather plain and not too comprehensive gauge cluster that, despite the presence of a digital message center, should be more informative at a glance. But we can't fault the S80's near-perfect ergonomics, as both the AM/FM cassette CD player's large, smooth controls and those of the fully automatic pictograph dual-zone climate control system with pollen filter just below fall easily to hand. And so does the shifter that governs the Geartronic 4-speed automatic transmission. It features standard and manual shift programs as well as a winter driving mode. The long list of safety accoutrements that one has come to expect from Volvo now includes a side impact, inflatable curtain, head and upper torso protection system, and front seats equipped with whiplash safety headrest protection. Rear seats also come with headrest and shoulder belts for all 3 positions and adequate room for 3 adults, as well as 60/40 folding seat backs that, when folded, expand the S80's cargo capabilities well beyond its already useful 14.2 cubic feet trunk capacity. But no matter how heavily laden you are, at the other end of the S80 you'll find all the ponies you need to pull the load. The standard S80 motivator is this transversely mounted 2.9-liter normally aspirated inline-6 that produces 201 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque. Our T6 tester, however, came with the much more desirable 2.8-liter twin-turbocharged inline-6. Also transversely mounted, this engine produces 263 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. And it was this potent power plant that shot us to 60 in 7.1 seconds, and on through the quarter mile in 15.5 seconds at 92 miles per hour. Our drivers love the S80's strong offline pull and its broad power band. Torque steer is barely noticeable. We also like the effortless and competent handling offered up by the S80's McPherson strut coil-sprung front and fully independent multi-link rear suspension. A touch of understeer is present from the all-new chassis, and the speed-sensitive power-assisted rack and pinion steering has a nicely weighted feel. While the S80's 4-wheel disc brake system, with its large 12-inch front and 11.3-inch rear rotors, ABS, and electronic brake force distribution, delivers a feeling of confidence when bringing us down from 60 in a stable 131 feet. That confidence carries over out on the highway too, thanks to the S80's standard stability and traction control system and the compliant suspension that maintains its poise no matter what the conditions. That poise comes at a price, however, as base price on the 1999 Volvo S80 T6 is $40,960. The S80 2.9 is a more reasonable $36,395. Our T6 tester with leather seating surfaces and power sunroof came to $43,755. On a Viking foot soldier's salary, that equals a lot of ransacking. But it's still less expensive than the competition. And with its impressive list of safety standards, High fashion styling and luxurious accommodations, we can't think of a more appropriate ride for the modern-day Viking returning home from the conquest. And I hope you'll join us next week for more Motorweek, when we'll test one of the rarest of luxury cars, the new Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph, and Volkswagen's exciting little GTI VR6. Lisa Barrow investigates how cars affect our bodies, while Pat Goss talks turkey about tires. Plus, we'll have another long-term road test update and all the latest motor news. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit us at PBS Online at the internet address on your screen. Motorweek has been brought to you by Michelin, makers of the Zero Pressure Michelin. Designed to let you drive up to 50 miles at 55 miles per hour without air pressure. Just what you expect from Michelin. And by Pep Boys. No matter what you drive, Pep Boys has over 27,000 items in stock, virtually any part for any car, with all the name brands you know, plus service bays staffed with ASE certified technicians. Pep Boys, parts, tires, accessories, service. And by Castrol Super Clean All-Wheel Cleaner. The cleaner that releases brake dust and road grime from all types of wheels on contact, no matter what age your car. Castrol Super Clean All-Wheel Cleaner. To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-422-0064.